Hello everyone, some old man. I'm back at it here at lunch on Tuesday. Well, today I'm working in bed number 6 and I'm planting some jalapeno peppers. As you can see, I've got a full tray of them here and I've already pre-dug my holes. So what I need to do first is put some bone meal in the each of the holes. And I do that for peppers and tomatoes. On tomatoes it helps avoid end blossom rot, and it doesn't hurt the peppers either because they're in the same nightshade family. So I'm going to go ahead and get my bone meal, and I'm going to start putting it in all the holes that I've pre-dug with my little shovel, so it'll go pretty quickly. So I start out with organic bone meal. Just a package I happened to pick up at Lowe's probably last year, because you don't go through very much of this stuff. So what I need to do is just take a little, maybe 2 tablespoons in each hole is enough. I could probably stick 2 or 3 more plants in this bed, but I figured that I don't need that many jalapenos, so if I have extras, I'll be giving them away to the neighbors. Usually when I start a tray of vegetables, you can see that I just basically fill the tray up. In this case, it's about 15 plants. I don't think I've got more than 10 holes, so what I do is I just pick out the best looking plants and plant these. Now generally when I planted these things, I planted 2 seeds in each thing, making sure that at least one of them comes up. I can plant 2 plants together and just let them go to town. And like so. This one only has 1 plant coming up in it, but that's okay. Okay. And 1 on this one. Now I saved these little planter cups to reuse next year. I'm going to put this right in here, my little stick saying what they are. Tam jalapenos is the actual variety, for what it's worth. Now you can see that, you may be able to see on camera, these things are dripping wet. The reason is because my seed tray was out there on the outside shelf, and it has rained a little bit over this last weekend. So there was a good 2 inches of standing water in most of the trays. I dump them out when I can, but I don't always catch them. So we'll just, it doesn't really hurt the peppers or tomatoes, which are the ones I'm working on right now. But okay, 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, and 3 more. So we can get these in, and then I'm going to have 6 left over that I'll be able to give away to the neighbors. Oh, I need 1 more. 5 more I'll give away. I miscounted my holes. I gotta get 1 more plant. Okay. The hard part about doing this work is I've got a sore back right now, so getting down to work on the plants on the uphill side is just not fun for me, but that's okay. We'll get it done. Okay, that one's okay. Okay. Okay, 1 more. And as I get over to the downhill side a little bit, it gets easier because I'm not bending over as much. Okay. I have room. I could squeeze 1 more there in the middle. I guess I should do that. Okay, that gets us 11 plants in the ground, and I'm presuming that they're all looking pretty good right now, so I'm assuming most of them are going to actually grow up and produce some peppers, so I hope to have a good supply of jalapenos this year. Now, I've still got to go ahead and relay my drip irrigation. I've got the hoses all over the place here. But right now nothing's hooked up because with all the rain it's not really all that dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the 4 remaining peppers and put them away for the neighbors, and then put a post out on
Facebook, our local community group, saying anybody wants them, come on and get them. And they can come pick these up, pick up tomatoes, whatever. Well, that's it for right now. I will be back at it here later this afternoon to do the tomatoes up in bed number 6, but we'll see how that works out. And I'll record that as part of the same video. It's now later on Tuesday, and I'm ready to put some tomatoes in. I've already dug my holes, and I need to start by going ahead and adding my bone meal to the holes. Let me grab that and step off camera for just a minute. My new puppy decided that she was going to go ahead and help herself to whatever was in the bag. She's good at tearing things apart. And I'm sure she discovered it was not something she likes. Go ahead and put a good handful in each one. As you can see, at this time of the afternoon, everything gets shaded, except the back fence, which will keep light for a little longer, but it's one of the things that actually makes it harder for me to grow much of a garden, because I don't have as much sunlight as I would like. Okay, there we have and we're ready to start putting in tomatoes. So I'm just going to grab a tomato and pop it out of the thing. And now I'm burying these tomatoes quite a bit deeper than I was the peppers and such. Those I just basically dug enough of a hole to put the potted soil in flush with the ground. However, tomatoes will root off the stem if you cover the stem. So if you bury the root ball deeper, it will just grow more roots and it'll actually make it healthier. So I drop this down probably about 4 inches deeper than I would otherwise, and I think it will do just fine. Okay. I hope that I've got enough tomato plants to fill all the holes that I dug. Otherwise it'd be a shame. Okay. As I put the soil that I dig out of the holes back. I'm just breaking it up so it's not, big clumps. So you actually go around the plants a little bit easier. Gotta be careful not to knock the plants and bury them. At least not the leaves anyway. Okay. Two, 4, 5. Six more. Oh, you can have a couple extra. That makes me feel good. Oh, 1, 2, 4. Oh, take a break for a second. These are Abe Lincoln tomatoes. So one of the varieties that I picked out for this year. As a rule, I usually have up in my refrigerator upstairs at least a half a dozen different varieties of tomatoes. After I go ahead and grow these, if I want to, since these are heritage breeds, I should be able to save the seeds and they'll breed true, as opposed to getting some of the things like Big Boy or one of the ones you get at the big box store. Those are usually hybrids and they will not breed true. So I have the stick here telling me what it is, and of course I want to put that in right there. And keep track of what's going on. And I need 2 more plants to finish those last couple over there and then get them all in the ground, and that'll be it for today. I do have work to do on the fence. The rabbit fencing at the base of the main wood fence needs to be patched in a few places, so I've been spending a little bit of time every day going around with a staple gun, making sure that they're fastened, and I'll probably find a couple of places where there's actually big gaps, like the big tree behind me has a real opening that I need to go ahead and patch. So I'll be getting some more fencing. I've got a big roll of it back there, so it won't be a big deal. And that's pretty much it for today. So I'm going to cut this short so it doesn't go on forever, and get it up here tonight, and hope you enjoy it. This is Some Old Man signing off.